The clock is ticking. Each second slips away, quietly marking the start of something new. Time in its steady rhythm reminds us that every moment is a chance to discover something hidden, something waiting just beneath the surface. 10 minutes, that's all we have. It might not seem like much, but in these 10 minutes entire worlds can shift. Think about how quickly a single decision can change the course of your day, or even your life. That's the power of a countdown. It sharpens your focus, makes every second feel electric. In this short time, I'll reveal a part of yourself you usually keep hidden, even from yourself. It's the version of you that lingers in the background, quietly shaping your thoughts and actions. Most days you might not even notice it's there, but tonight, we're going to bring it into the light. It's the part that makes decisions when you aren't looking. That whispers ideas as you drift to sleep. It's the voice that nudges you toward a choice, the feeling in your gut that you can't quite explain. Sometimes it's a memory, a hope, or a fear that you haven't named yet. We all have this secret self, a shadow that shapes our choices. It's the silent partner in every decision, the unseen hand guiding us through uncertainty. This shadow self is neither good nor bad, it simply is, and it's always with you, whether you acknowledge it or not. Imagine a dark room, a single table, and an unmarked box. You feel drawn to it, driven by curiosity. The box could hold anything. An answer, a secret, a challenge. Your mind races with possibilities, and you wonder, what would you do if no one was watching? This curiosity is the engine of our experiment today. It's what pulls you forward, what makes you want to know more. Curiosity is the spark that ignites discovery, and tonight it's your guide. We're puzzle solvers by nature, and the greatest puzzle is within our own minds. Every thought, every feeling, every instinct is a piece of a larger picture. Sometimes the pieces fit together easily. Other times they seem scattered, waiting for you to make sense of them. In the next 10 minutes, we'll coax your hidden self into the open. We'll invite it to step out of the shadows and show itself, even if just for a moment. This is your chance to meet the part of you that usually stays silent. I'll ask you to do a few simple things. Each action is a key, unlocking a door in your mind. With every step, you'll get closer to understanding the patterns that drive you, the impulses that shape your choices. Don't overthink it. Let your first instinct take over. Trust the feeling that rises before you have time to judge it. Sometimes your truest self speaks in the split second before doubt creeps in. Are you ready? The clock has already started. There's no turning back now. Every second counts, and every choice you make is a step further down the path of self-discovery. Think of this as a game, no right or wrong answers, only your answers. The rules are simple. Be honest, be curious, and let yourself be surprised by what you find. Each response is a breadcrumb leading to a deeper pattern of thought. Let's follow that trail. With each answer, you'll uncover a little more of the map that makes you who you are. The first step is just ahead. It's always the hardest, but also the most important. Once you take it, the rest will follow, one step at a time. It starts with a simple number. Let's begin. In these 10 minutes, let's see what you can discover about yourself if you're willing to look. Don't overthink, just act. Sometimes the most revealing moments come when you trust your instincts and let your mind respond before logic has a chance to step in. In a world that often rewards careful planning, there's a hidden power in your first impulse. Right now, think of a number between 1 and 10. Don't analyze it, just let the first number that pops into your head take center stage. Got it? Good. That number is more than just a random choice, it's a tiny window into the way your mind works when you're not trying to control it. Hold on to that number. It's our first clue from the part of your brain that acts before you think. This is your subconscious at work, quietly guiding your decisions in the background, often without you even realizing it. If you picked an odd number, you might be someone who leans toward creativity and intuition. You trust your gut, see patterns where others see chaos, and you're not afraid to embrace the unconventional. Odd numbers often attract those who are comfortable with ambiguity and who enjoy exploring new ideas, even if they don't always make sense at first glance. If you picked an even number, you probably value logic, structure, and stability. You're a planner, someone who finds comfort in order and predictability. Even numbers appeal to those who like things to fit neatly into place, who appreciate routines, and who often approach problems with a methodical mindset. Odd numbers. These are the dreamers and innovators, the people who see possibilities where others see obstacles. They're the ones who ask, what if, and aren't afraid to color outside the lines. Even numbers. These are the architects and strategists, the ones who build foundations and create systems that others rely on. They're the steady hands that keep things running smoothly, turning ideas into reality with careful planning. Of course, this is just a game, a playful way to explore how our brains are wired with subtle biases and preferences. But even in games, our choices can reveal patterns about who we are and how we see the world. Studies show that numbers like 7 are chosen far more often than others. There's something about certain numbers that just feels right to us, almost as if they're calling out from the background of our minds. But the real magic isn't in the number itself, it's in the act of choosing and in the reflection that follows. By making a simple choice, you've started a conversation with your subconscious. You've tapped into a part of yourself that's always there, quietly shaping your actions and reactions. That's a powerful thing to recognize. We've opened the first door, a door that leads to deeper understanding of your own mind and instincts. Let's see what's behind the next one. The journey into your hidden instincts has only just begun. Now let's try something visual. Picture a black shape on white, a curved base narrowing in the middle, flaring at the top. Symmetrical, solid. What do you see first? Don't force it. Many see a candlestick or vase, focusing on the object itself. If that's you, you're detail-oriented, practical, and grounded. But look again. The white space forms two faces looking at each other. If you saw the faces first, you're a big-picture thinker, drawn to relationships, context, and the human element. Object or faces. Neither is better. They're just different ways your brain interprets the same image. This illusion reveals your cognitive style. Do you focus on details or the broader system? Now you know a little more about how you see the world. Now, do something physical. Find a small object nearby, a pen, coin, or your phone. Hold it, feel its weight and texture. Now turn it over. Flip the coin, turn the pen, place your phone face down. This small reversal signals your mind. You're ready to see things differently. It's a ritual, marking a transition. By acting, you're not just a spectator, you're a participant. You've shown you're open to discovery. This is a metaphor for what we're doing, turning the familiar upside down to reveal something new. The world is full of these small opportunities for change. You've just taken one. Maybe you're feeling skeptical, wondering if this is just a trick, or too general to be meaningful. That's normal. Skepticism is healthy, it means your mind is working. But even as you doubt, part of you is curious, wanting to see where this leads. You're holding two ideas, this is a trick and this is fascinating. That tension is the heart of the human experience, balancing reason and curiosity. The fact that you're still here means your curiosity is winning. The real magic isn't in my words, it's in your mind's capacity for self-reflection. You're doing the work, I'm just holding up the mirror. Why do we love personality quizzes and psychological games? We crave a coherent story about ourselves, a narrative that makes sense of our actions and thoughts. These tests give us labels, simplifying the messy reality of being human. A label like people person or creative thinker feels validating, turning confusion into clarity. We seek out these experiences for comfort and meaning. They reassure us that we're not random but unique individuals with a story. The more we build this story, the more real it becomes, shaping our future choices. We're drawn to these challenges because we crave control in a chaotic world. When you take a test like this, you're in charge. You make the choices, reflect on the results. Understanding yourself gives you a sense of agency. If you know your strengths, you can use them. If you know your weaknesses, you can improve. This belief is empowering. It turns you from a passive observer into an active pilot of your own life. Even if the map isn't perfect, using it gives you direction and purpose. Self-knowledge is a powerful antidote to chaos. We also crave connection. Personality tests offer instant community. You are not the only one. Labels become badges, connecting us to others who share our quirks. It's comforting to know we're not alone in our thoughts or anxieties. Sharing results is a call for connection, a way to say, do you see me? Do you understand me? Labels are shortcuts, giving us a common language for our inner lives. In a lonely world, these tools help us feel understood. Insight without action is just entertainment. Here's a practical tool, the mirror task. Take 5 minutes, a pen and paper. Write today's date. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Write, right now, I am. And keep going. No editing, no judgment. Let your thoughts flow until the timer ends. Then, read what you wrote. Circle recurring words or themes. These are your headlines for today, the most important things on your mind. This exercise is a mirror, showing what's really happening beneath the surface. Do it weekly, for insight into your shifting priorities and recurring patterns. It's a private check-in, a step toward genuine self-awareness. We've reached the end of our 10 minutes. Time is up, and with it, the exercise you just completed. Take a moment to notice how you feel, maybe a little lighter, maybe a little uncertain, or maybe just curious about what comes next. This is a pause, a breath before the next step. You have a new tool, the mirror task. It's not just about reflection, but about seeing yourself with fresh eyes. The mirror is a reminder that self-discovery is ongoing, and that every time you look, you might notice something new or unexpected. Now, one final act. Destroy the page you just wrote. This isn't about erasing your thoughts, but about letting go of the need to hold on to every word, every label, every fleeting idea that crossed your mind. Tear it up or even burn it, safely. Watch as the words disappear as the paper transforms. This is a ritual, a way to remind yourself that you are not bound by what you wrote or by what you thought you knew about yourself. That page is just a snapshot, a moment, not your whole identity. It captured a feeling, a thought, a version of you that existed for a brief time. But you are so much more than any single page could ever contain. By destroying it, you declare, you are not defined by any single moment or label. You are not the sum of your mistakes, your doubts, or even your triumphs. You are the ongoing story, the process, the change. You are a process, always changing. Like clouds shifting in the sky or a path that twists and turns, you are never fixed. Every day, every experience adds a new layer to who you are. The goal isn't a final definition, but ongoing curiosity. The most interesting people are the ones who keep asking questions, who never settle for a single answer about themselves. Keep asking questions, keep turning things over, keep making room for new discoveries. Each blank page is an invitation to explore, to wonder, to grow. Labels are useful, but they're not you. They can help you navigate the world, but they can never capture your full complexity. Peel them off, set them aside and see what's left. Tear up the page, let it go. Feel the freedom that comes with releasing old definitions, and notice the space that opens up for something new. Your challenge is to stay curious about the most interesting subject you'll ever encounter, yourself. Curiosity is the key to growth, to resilience, to self-acceptance. For those who played along to the end, who doubted but continued, here's the secret. The real value isn't in the exercise, but in your willingness to explore, to question, and to let go. The real discovery was never on the page. It was never about the words or the task or the labels you wrote down. It was about the courage to look inward and the openness to change. It was in you all along. The capacity for growth, for self-understanding, for transformation. It's always been there, waiting for you to notice. Now go find more of it. The clock has reset. Your time starts now. Every moment is a new beginning, and every day is a chance to discover more of who you are. Stay curious and keep exploring.